Happy Sunday! I got a new jump rope, you guys, finally. I had to because the other one literally just exploded on me last time. So I had no jump rope at all. And now we're here with a new one and we are gonna test it out. It's almost too like satisfying and new to I don't even want to use it, but we're gonna use it. We're gonna break it in. I hope everyone's weekend had some sort of relaxation time in there, and yeah, I'm just grateful for another week, another opportunity to be better, more chances to grow into the person that I want to become. And yeah, so after I jump, I'm gonna go take a shower, make some food, plan my week out, and I honestly just wanted to talk about just being okay and getting like loving and appreciating being by yourself, being alone, being in solitude, your quiet time, just silence, your thoughts, just being with you. And yeah, like time to times, like I can get quote unquote like lonely, even though we're really never alone, you know what I mean? If we want to get deep, we're never alone. But on a 3D perspective, like theoretically speaking, like yeah, like we're by ourselves. And like just that time that, you know, if you live by yourself or if you're just, you know, like me, where like I've protected my peace so much to the point to where it's like I really don't have like acquaintances, because like all the relationships, I would say friendships, just in general in my life, this hair, I have like meaningful connections with people, like, and I just don't like surface level things. Like obviously like for business wise it's different, like, you know what I mean? It's like to have a network of people, and you know what I mean? And if you work, you probably have like work friends. What? I'm still getting used to this jump rope, so please mind me. It's my first time using it. But all I was trying to say is that like the art of learning to continue to love your solitude, it's a practice, you know what I mean? And of course, just like anything in life, there's going to be ebbs and flows, ups and downs, like low and high points, you know? Like obviously when I was alone solo traveling in Bali, I'm not going to feel the same when like I'm here at my house by myself all weekend or whatever, like, you know what I mean? It's like there's two different types of like solitude that you have to love every stage and however that looks, and really use that time to your advantage. And during those moments, especially the low ones, is when you learn the most about yourself. You learn the most about your shadow sides. And hold on, sorry guys, but you learn the most about your inner self, your dark side, your shadow, your, you know, whatever, when you spend intentional time alone too. You know, it's like there's a difference between being by yourself and intentionally spending time alone. And learning to love both of those can be hard at times, and it can be amazing at times. So it's just like you have to become your own best friend, your own love, your own like first anything before you can show up as that for anybody else. You know, you can only receive as much or the type of love that you are able to give yourself. And that's in anything. Friendships. You know, you can only be as good of a friend as you are. Like, truly. Like, you know what I mean? Not just on the surface. So yeah, like, you can only receive what you put out there. Like, the energy that you put out into the world, into the universe, is what's going to be reflected and mirrored back and received by you. And also, on another level, we also have a lot of limiting beliefs that will try to keep us from accepting greater levels of connection. So if you are struggling with self-worth or self-love or whatever, you know, you're not going to allow yourself to even like see those things in your environment because you don't believe that you're worthy or that you deserve those things. So it all starts from shifting your mindset, shifting your perspective, really questioning each and every belief that you have, because the beliefs, half of them, I would say more than half, but I'm going to be generous. Sorry about my hair, guys. It's just all over the place. My hair ties are like not doing the thing that a hair tie is supposed to do. But anyways, I was saying, one second. Oh yeah, question every single belief you have, because more than half of our beliefs that we have are just adopted from like our childhood, and they could be your parents' beliefs that you just accepted as truth, your grandparents' beliefs, their freaking parents' beliefs. Who knows like how far down the line the beliefs that you learned as a child went, like, you know what I mean, that just were accepted as truths, but really they're just beliefs. Like, it's not a fact, and you have the power and the responsibility, I would call it, to question to question your beliefs, because if we don't do that, we're not gonna evolve as humans, as souls, as, you know, women, men, whatever, in this lifetime. So questioning your beliefs, challenging your own beliefs, and adopting new ones that serve the path that you're on or that you want to go forward with. And so if, you know, a strong building, a castle, a kingdom, whatever it is, strong house needs a solid foundation, and that foundation is our beliefs. So start the root and really, like, what beliefs are not serving me anymore? Like, what are my beliefs? Like, you know what I mean? Like, really write them down, map it out, like, just put it on visual. I'm such a visual learner, so I really like just putting it all on paper, even if it's just dump, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, and really just try on new beliefs, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, let me see this, like, experiment with yourself, with your life, with your beliefs, because, you know, you start to learn different things, you start to open your mind, your perspective, and you get to a point to where, you know, you can take what serves you and leave what doesn't, from all these little beautiful pieces along the way, these different sources, these different, you know, different religions, different, you know, ways of life, like, just different cultures, like, it's just different beliefs, and you can take what serves you and leave what doesn't, and you come with the end product of this, like, beautiful mind that you've recreated, you know, which I'm, like, in the process of just doing this right now. Like, we never really end, I guess. Once you start, it's a never ending, like, elevating evolution cycle, but, like, you know, you just keep evolving. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to come on here, and I started out by saying to get okay with being by yourself, being in solitude, being alone, and start like loving yourself. And even though like, yeah, it's okay to like want connection and to crave that connection and being around people, being social, but if that's not available, don't allow that to be the make or break of like your mood, your actions, your thoughts, your happiness, like, you know, is all I'm saying. Not that those things are bad or that you shouldn't go enjoy being with friends. Those are necessary in life. Like, you know, we're not meant as humans to just be by ourselves all the time. You know, we were created to be with others and be around people. And that's why, like, I think it's so sad now that, you know, you go on a walk, you go on a run, and you try to say hi to people, and like sometimes they do, but it's like, dang, like half the time I can't even get a smile back. Like, what is happening? So I know COVID kind of messed everyone up a little bit, but it doesn't cost anything to be kind, to be friendly, to ask someone about their day. Like now, like when you're at a register or you're checking out or like you're getting something at the cafe, it's like the person at the register usually doesn't even like ask you, oh, how are you? How's your day going? You know? I was like, I'm usually the one that, hey, like, how's your day? You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, just all that to say, I know this conversation went like 574 different ways, but but it all connects, I promise. But yeah, so just appreciate your solitude and use that as a superpower to get closer with yourself, with source, with God, with the universe, with, you know, your mind, and start questioning your own beliefs and recreating your life to serve your path and your purpose, and just discovering yourself and, you know, what you're meant here to do. So I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, 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 beautiful week. Don't forget to plan out your week, stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. And yeah, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I love y'all. Let me read the chat real quick. Hey, are you going to SawCon? I have no idea what that is. Where are you? I'm in San Diego. And yeah, I love y'all, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. It's a beautiful day out, and just get some sun, get some fresh air, move your bodies, and yeah, keep flowing and growing. Bye.